Okay, I'm going to go over the week 4 quiz. Some of you guys are emailing me saying that there's no blueprints provided for your questions. If your quiz does not look like mine, other than this preview test, yours should not say that. Yours should say week 4 quiz. If yours does not look like what is on my screen right now, you may have a browser issue. You may have to update your browser or switch browsers. If you're using Internet Explorer, try Firefox. I've never had an issue with Firefox. Even when I was a student, Firefox always worked for every class I was in. That being said, I'm going to give a little bit of a rundown, kind of show you what to expect from this quiz if you haven't opened it. If you've opened it and it doesn't look like this, if you're not seeing prints, there were some issues with Blackboard this weekend. There were also some issues with the user account center. It could have been that. Could have been something wrong on that end when you pulled the quiz up. If you've got it open and you're still not seeing your blueprints, go ahead and go over here and save and submit that and shoot me an email. I think there's just 2 of you that have started it. I will override those grades and let you start it again. But that being said, let me give you a little bit of rundown about the quiz and what to expect. If you open this quiz up and think you're going to breeze through it without looking at the week's material, and you've never once dimensioned a part, you're going to have a lot of issues. You really need to have a good understanding about these symbols, what they are, and what they mean. Because some of the questions it's going to ask you, what's the diameter of this? Well, diameter is not written in the part. There's a symbol for that. You need to know what that is. Another thing, unfamiliar features, which I know everybody's familiar with a dovetail. Some of the questions I got, they were about dovetail, but the print wasn't popping up. But if you get a print and you see it and it's asking you about a feature that you're not familiar with, Google that and get the definition of it. That way you understand what that feature on the print is, and it'll help you get a better understanding of the print, and it may help you answer the question or questions in other prints too, or at least just that print, when you understand what that feature does. Like here for a flange, if you're not understanding what a flange is and how it works, how important it is with the coupling, when you Google that and you understand that feature, it's going to help you be able to visualize what this part really looks like, and it's going to help you visualize and understand what each one of these lines represent. Now, that being said, if your quiz does not look like mine, check your browser, make sure it's up to date. And one of the first things you're going to notice about this quiz when you open it up, excuse me, each one of these is short answer, not multiple choice. I didn't do it to be mean. I did not want this quiz to be too easy. I want you to actually look for this information. Understand how to find the dimensions. It's a very important part of blueprint reading. It is blueprint reading. So, that being said, if you have any further issues, feel free to shoot me an email. And make sure you go over the week's material. Don't just pop up the assignments and try to breeze through those without going over your material. Most especially if you've never dimensioned a print and you don't understand what a lot of this stuff is, especially symbols. It's going to get you. So, good luck. You guys are doing a pretty good job. We've got one more week to go. I should have week 5 up here pretty soon. I'm working on it. Going to work on it late into tonight. That being said, good luck, guys. Keep up the good work.